Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Victoria, and today I'm bringing through this pick a card reading messages and advice from your future self. So, really exciting to find out any kind of advice, any kind of message that we all need to know right now from our future selves that have already gone through whatever you're going through right now and have, achieved it all, maybe. So, yes, today we have three groups and they're quite interesting. We have the frog here with this beautiful owl pin. It's a rainbow kind of owl. And we also have the cat, the kitty, with this pin. That's the Eiffel Tower, the Disneyland Eiffel Tower, I guess. And the third group has the butterfly with this pin with three little flowers. So yeah, take your time, see which one draws you in the most, or if you feel like it, watch all of them and see whatever resonates with you and your true self and your heart. So yeah, guys, listen to your heart and enjoy. I'll give you some time and I'll see you in your part of the video. Hello, group number one. You guys picked the frog, which is in the village, and number two. That was a bit hard to see. And you also picked the owl. So it's interesting that your group is the only group with two animals. And I really feel like there's obviously a strong reason for that. The frog itself, your future self wants you to know that it's time to start purging away all of the toxins in your life. And in particular, I really feel like these toxins are related to whatever place you live in. So the area that you live in, or the people that you're surrounded in, because it's in the village. So the village reminds us of the people that we see and are around, the things that we even that our attention is caught by when we are walking around, the foods that we eat, especially when we are eating outside. Pay attention to all of that and try to remove as many toxic things as possible, because the cities right now are so toxic, so polluted. I mean, so many of them, you look at the street and there's so many cars, there's all these fumes going, there's toxins everywhere and all the food and everything in the air. And the people especially in big cities, if you live in a big city, are very how do we even explain? I mean, toxic in a certain way. Their bodies are toxic. A lot of times their mental states are toxic and their emotional states as well. So everything is just full of toxins, and it's time to see what area of your life, what part of all of this for you is very, very toxic and needs to be removed, because the frog, it cannot be like in a toxic environment. So it's leaving the toxic environment. It's time for you to leave. And maybe you've already kind of started feeling like you want to cut away some things and you want to change some things about your life and everything around you. And with the owl here, it's definitely telling you that you have a lot of wisdom in you. You have so much wisdom, and you know exactly what is right for you and what is not. And you know what is toxic to you right now. And it's your time to really step away from that, whatever it is, whoever it is, wherever it is. And that can be a big step for some of you, or it can be just a small one, just several small ones maybe. But yeah, I really feel like there's quite a bit as well, because the kind of the rainbow colors, there's quite a bit of things. So most likely for a lot of you, it's like a lot of little things that need to be changed. But you can do it. And once you start making the changes, you'll find out a lot about your own self too. I really feel like you'll discover a new part of you. Like there's so many colors underneath and so much to discover. And the frog itself is a good omen. So know that good things are coming to you, especially if you do choose to remove the toxins from your life. Let's see what tarot cards also came through here. We have the Temperance, the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of yes, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Yes. I feel like there's a reason that I couldn't think of the word and I kept said the Ace of Yes. Maybe there's something about not saying yes to bad things, saying yes to good things, saying yes to cleaning yourself up, to creating a new regime for yourself, to cleaning your body, and to adapting a new way of thinking, because I really feel like it's really time to bring balance. Your future self wants you to know now is a time that you'll really be going through a lot of growth. I don't know if you're gonna fully feel it, because I feel like you've done a lot of growing already, and now is really the time when you'll just see the changes. In a way, it kind of feels like you've been mastering the physical world, and you've been working so hard on your physical side. And that can mean working on your body, working on your finances, working on with your family, working with anything physical. But it's time to bring more balance into your life, where you're kind of lacking in new ideas and even new communications for some of you. New communications with other new people will be very important for some of you. I'm really strongly feeling that, but there needs to be a balance. So you've been working hard, you've become a pro at this, kind of 3D earthly stuff. So you need to start working more on the heart and the mind, on the emotions and on the mental state. Because if one is lacking that and one is too far ahead, things are, clearly out of balance and not going to go as well as you might think. You might be thinking, oh, I've been working so hard. Why am I not getting, all these things that I'm technically wanting? Why don't I feel abundant? Or I have so much money, but why don't I feel abundant? Like, people wish they had as much as I did, but why do I still not feel abundant and like fulfilled? It's because there's a dissonance there. There's an imbalance of things. You've been working maybe too hard on this stuff and not hard enough on the other stuff. So you will see, as you start to purge away the toxins and the things that you feel like just aren't for you anymore, the toxic environment, the toxic people, the toxic substances, all of the junk. You'll start seeing that naturally things will change in your mentality and around you, and you'll start feeling like you're finding your way finally, and you're finding out more of your true colors. So finding out more about what you're really here to bring to the world. I feel like you've been thinking that you're here to bring a particular thing, but there's a bit more to discover inside you. And again, you've been working very hard, and that's very commendable. Group number one, your future self wants you to know that you've done great. Like, you've become so good. You've gotten to the top of whatever this earthly matter is. Again, it could be like your career, your job, or your home life, or you just taking care of your body, but you can't just keep working only on one thing. You got to work on some others. And that was a great time to do that. I feel like now things can flow very easily for you. We have a new earth here. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So whatever you're unsatisfied with and feel like you want more of, or feel like there's just something that's missing, or that lack of abundance or fulfillment, it will come again once you do all of this. Once you work on removing the toxins, work on um, kind of changing your not point of view, but maybe yes, point of view in a way as well. Your point of view and your way of thinking, working on just getting more into an abundance mindset itself. I really feel like you'll really get there, and it's like you're going to enter a whole new world. We also have jump in, the Andromedan energy, adventure, and say yes to change. So it's time again to make changes. Like I was saying, it's time to remove some of the old things that are really, really not working anymore. They're not working. And again, we kind of have this like rainbow color here. There's just so much out there for you, and so many choices and options, and you keep staying in the same space and working on the same stuff. It's time to go and work on something else. And you shouldn't be scared of that. If you feel like you don't feel fulfilled from your job anymore, maybe it's time to go out there and completely even change careers for some of you. And if you feel like the area that you live in is just so toxic to you in many ways, maybe it's time to change where you're living. And that can be hard. That can be, nerve-wracking, but it can also be very exciting. So again, changing your point of view, changing your way of thinking about things, and seeing them in a different way, will really, it's not that it will help, but it's just natural. It will come to you. So you're definitely in the middle of that, and it's like that awkward phase where I want to move forward, but I don't know, I'm a bit scared, maybe, or a bit reluctant. We also have Sophia here, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. So again, the wisdom coming through. You guys are very, very wise. It really feels like that. And getting the King of Pentacles as well. Very, very wise. And again, it's the feeling of you've come so far, and it's not just you and your human self, it's also your soul and all of your previous lives. You've come so far, you've done so much, you've worked so hard, and there's just so much within you to discover. So it feels like you've discovered all there is to your current human self, I guess, ego self. But now you can maybe start diving in, at least some of you, into more of the knowledge that is hidden within, like deeper in your codes, deeper in your soul, deeper in your spirit, where they're coming from past lives and really far away past lives, and they're coming from the higher version of you. And tapping more into that wisdom. I feel like some of you are very good at tapping into the grid and tapping into the Akashic records. So you could try playing around with that and trying to work with it, and see what happens. Just try stuff out, and you might get crazy new ideas. You never know. We also have the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided, and happiness is your purpose. Exactly. Whatever you're feeling right now, like, maybe I need to change things. All of this, whatever is happening right now, you're being guided. Everything is being manifested for your highest good. So don't be scared. Jump into whatever you feel like jumping into. And allow yourself to have fun as well. Have fun, enjoy, and be happy, because the more you're happy, the more, well, the better your life will be, won't it? But staying in the same place and just because you're worried about something isn't worth it. I think it's much better to jump into something new and, um, make a mistake, have fun, be excited by it than to stay in the same mundane place. And you know it, and I feel like you have such a strong connection to source and to your true self, to your higher self, that and you know exactly what to do, but you're just hesitant because sometimes maybe you don't believe in yourself. But I'm here to tell you, and you picked this group so that I could tell you that you should believe in yourself and that you are on the right track, and you will get there. You'll get to a place you never even expected to be in, to be honest. We also have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So, again, whatever is happening right now to you, whatever is happening in your life and with you, it's supposed to happen. It's supposed to unfold the way it is. And sometimes it can be hard to accept that, but uh, it's necessary to accept it to get to where you want to get to the best place possible, I guess. And it is a lesson. You are learning lessons all the time. So don't be scared to make mistakes. I feel like I even see many kids now thinking that they shouldn't be making mistakes because most likely adults are telling them, how can you not know that? How could you do that? And that was probably what was done to all of us. So that's probably why we're so scared of making mistakes and trying to keep things perfect, keep things as they are. But that's not how growth comes, and clearly you need more balance. And don't be scared. Everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to happen. Again, believe, trust, pure intention, find clarity, and surrender your ego. So again, that feeling of mastering your current self, or like not exactly mastering, but it's like you've lived far enough as your current ego, but now it's time to start letting that go, letting the ego go. You've built it, you've created it. It's like you created your own person, your own persona in a way. You dress a certain way, you act a certain way, you work a certain job, and you're at a particular place with everything. But it's time to start letting that go because you're so much more than that. And the more you let go of yourself, even, and of your ego and what you think that you are, the more you'll find clarity. And again, you are like a rainbow, a mix of all the colors. And there's so much there in you. Don't put yourself in the box. Release a lot of the toxins as well. The ego, I feel like it holds so many toxic behaviors. And the ego is necessary. We can't fully let it go. If we did, we can't really be human. But it's about kind of not letting it control things, not letting it run the show, it being there, but not feeling like that's all that you are. And yeah, something about pure intentions too, checking yourself with your intentions. If you're especially having some thoughts about money, especially, feeling like you never have enough and you always want more. What is your intention? Why do you want more? Is the intention actually pure? Will it help anyone but you? And also, are you just stuck in wanting too? I mean, if you're constantly wanting, that's out of balance too. Because if you're like, yeah, I want money, I have money and I want more. Why do you want more? I mean, it's not bad to want more, but it's not helping you either because you're stuck in the wanting. You should be at the having. I have just as much as I need. And poof, more will come. When you're in that mentality of I have enough, more will come. But when you're like, I want more, I need more, I want more, you're not going to get more than you do usually. And even if you do get more, you're not going to be happy with it ever because you're still wanting. So, yeah, again, trying to find new ways of thinking, changing your mindset about some things, learning more about yourself and about everything, I guess, all of these things. The last card I have for you, group 1, is I believe. Believe in your abilities to accomplish great things. Move forward in the profound way needed for your future work. So you have an interesting future. Getting like a flashlight. You have a very interesting future. And again, I think I mentioned this, but it's not exactly what you think it is. It's not going to go exactly how you think it's going to go. So don't be stuck in believing that you'll be this and you'll just keep going kind of the same way. Because I really feel like things will change a lot for you, and you should be open for that, and you should believe in yourself that you can make tangible changes and like create more and more and be free. I really feel like for you it's important to be free of toxins, free of all of these things that are holding you back. Yeah, group 1, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you found it helpful. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And if you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, like and subscribe. And yeah, I hope I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, group 2. You guys picked the kitty at the terrace with the number 1 here. And this Eiffel Tower, Disneyland Eiffel Tower. So yeah, what is the message from your future self? Your future self is most definitely kind of telling you that you need to start being more creative. And I don't know if you need to, or you're just naturally going to start getting more creative soon. The creative juices are going to start flowing, and you should focus on expressing yourself. And I feel like being playful as well. Look at this cat, kind of how it's like coming through the door and like, play with me, like kind of playful and like having fun. So be playful, have more fun, enjoy your life. Picking also this pin that's the Disneyland, from Disneyland. It's like have fun, dream, and maybe at some point your dreams will become reality. Don't be scared to dream. Don't be scared to make stuff up. Don't be scared to use your imagination as much as possible in any scenario at any time, in your daily life, in your meditations, in your work life, when you're cooking, when you're cleaning. Use your imagination. Imagine like when you're cooking, imagine you're making potions and like brewing some magical things that will help you and heal you. When you're cleaning, imagine that you're cleaning away all of the, not just physical dirt, but all the energetic dirt and things that are stuck. Use that imagination and kind of let yourself be free, like your mind be free. Let the inner child in you be free. And since it's an orange cat, we must talk about the sacral chakra, allowing that sacral, maybe trying to work with it for sure, especially if you're feeling called to, and meditation to work with it, to clear it, connecting with it, allowing it to I'm getting the word just be free. I really feel like there's something kind of like chaining your sacral, and that if you've lacked creativity or drive in a way, that could be part of the reason, because it just feels like you're tied up your sacral is tied up, and it's like, stay here and don't move and don't get out of the box. Don't do anything else. But in reality, you should flow out of the box. You should flow wherever you want. Flow. Um, and create and enjoy. I'm being taken to the number one here and thinking like the one, the source split into more than one so that it can create, it can have fun, it can experience different things. So this is why you're here. So do it. Don't, force yourself to not to do it just because someone might judge you, someone might think something of you, you might lose someone, you might be thought of differently. Things happen. Yeah. Sometimes those things happen, but they don't always happen. And if they do happen, it's for your best and highest good. So just let go. Let's see what tarot cards came through for you. Group 2, we have the Page of Cups, then we have the Knight of Cups, then we have the Three of Cups, then we have the Queen of Cups, and finally the only non-cup card, the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a lot about emotions here. The cups, very to do with emotions, but also creativity, romanticism. Even the word romantic, I don't know why I'm being like told, I guess, by your future selves to tell you more about the meaning. I think romantic and the word kind of originates from I believe it's like writers or poets in Rome who wrote about Rome and how beautiful and amazing it is. So that kind of gave the word and that meaning of love, like being so romantic about something, loving something so much, and talking about it all the time, and like it's the best thing, and not seeing only talking about the best parts, basically. So being more romantic, in some kind of way, like loving life, trying to love life, not paying so much attention to the bad parts of life, paying more attention to the good parts. And it's not good to just try to see the good and like completely ignore the bad, but maybe you guys are staring too much at the bad part of your life and just the world. So maybe it's time to focus on the good. We have the Three of Cups here, having fun with others as well, not just by yourself. Have fun, enjoy. So if you've been feeling called to do that, or somehow the universe has been forcing you to do that, have fun with others, then go out and do more of it. But yeah, it was really like a beautiful journey here, a beautiful growth story. Your higher self, I guess your higher self is also talking to me, but your future self wants you to know that right now you're kind of at this point here at the Page of Cups where it feels like you're not really letting yourself be free. You're not really letting yourself create, just have fun. You're kind of just learning how to love things, how to love life, how to love yourself and everything. And you know how that we usually say, you got to fill your cup and, let it overflow so that it fills everyone else's cup too. Right now, your cup is filled with a fish. So you kind of need to also look at what you're doing with your time. If you're actually filling your cup with your time, using your time to fill your cup, basically. If you're using your time to enjoy yourself and to kind of have fun, especially your free time. Obviously, not everyone has that much free time, but how are you using your free time? Is that really benefiting you? Is that making you happier? Or is it making you sadder? Is it making you look at the world in a beautiful way? Or is it making you think, the world is not so great right now? Yeah, it's for you to figure out group number two. And if you want to change it, you can change it. But your future self wants you to know that now is the perfect time for you to grow. And now is the perfect time for you to work on this and start growing, start following your heart more, enjoying more creative things, instead of watching random videos or the news or I don't know, something else that's not very uh, filling cuppy. That's not really filling your cup properly. Start trying other stuff out, being more creative, playing around with designing things or whatever you like really whatever is pulling you in, whatever you enjoy doing. I can give so many suggestions, but you know what makes you happy and what you know will bring you more joy. And again, having fun with others, with your friends, with your family is so important, um, to getting you in that high spirits place, and to helping you open up your heart more. I really feel like this kind of energy, and it's kind of funny because I kind of went through something similar now. So it's reminding me of that, where I felt like I was so expecting perfection of myself, so then I expect perfection of others, and then I just can't love myself or anyone else properly because I'm just expecting things that are not achievable. And I'm like so in a way straight laced. And I couldn't let go of that, but letting go of that and softening up and loving the people around you, whoever that is. It could be your family, it can be your friends, that really, really helps. I don't know, it helps you kind of open up, seeing them in a different way. They might annoy you sometimes, but um they're really truly divine beings, just like you are. Everyone is divine and beautiful and amazing, and everyone is going through their own shit, yeah. And we can annoy each other, but we still kind of have the love for each other inside. So the more you open up, the more you'll feel that, the more again, the creative juices are gonna start flowing too. You're gonna have so many like ideas of like, oh, I want to create this, I want to make this happen, I want to have fun with this. And like, again, playing around, being more childlike, maybe watching cartoons or like movies, animated movies, really getting the imagination flowing, because the more we watch real humans, I guess, live action or like just again news or live things, it kind of grounds us in a particular way, where or makes us really, it's like it's limiting in a way our access to our imagination. And I know a lot of adults are like that. I don't want to watch animation because that's just for kids. But in a way, you're limiting yourself by saying that, because your imagination is the key part of you. It's the part that it's everything. Everything is imaginary in a way. Everything has been imagined. These cars, they were imagined. This pen was imagined. Everything that you see in front of you right now, your screen, it's imagined. Someone imagined it before it was created. And even creation, it's imagined. I mean, the 3D, it's no way, it's like imaginary. When you're in your dreams, do you feel like things are not real? You can touch something and feel it, can't you, in a dream? So it doesn't feel like imaginary. But when you wake up, you're like, oh, I guess that was kind of imagination because it was, in my head, it was in the dream. But in the dream, it didn't feel exactly like it was a dream. It felt real. So what does that say about our reality? And I can also feel that all of this is gonna just awaken your spiritual side more. For some of you, this might just be related to only opening up to spirituality more and more. because maybe you're getting there, you're kind of there, but you're still not fully open to everything. And it's like you're going to another level, to the next level, and your imagination is what will take you there. I feel like there's just so much love that's going to come through to you the more you open up, because you have this love, and you're just going to open yourself to loving yourself more too, which is very important. Very important. Again, filling your cup not with fish but with water. We also have the Messenger card here, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. So bring balance and harmony to yourself. Maybe you've been working a lot on other things, and now it's time to work on this side of you, the emotional side. It's kind of funny. This group feels a bit like a continuation to group one, but or similar, but not exactly, because they're also were a lot about bringing harmony and balance to their life too. Some of you might really feel connected to Sirius as well, and might be receiving a lot of energy from there right now, a particular energy, or working with particular beings from there. But again, bringing harmony and balance, balancing this spiritual side that has not been awakened as much, balancing the love. And clearly, I mean, there's balance needed. If you're filling your cup with a fish, you clearly need to, balance stuff out. We need to fill this with water, guys. It's time to fill it properly. So don't be scared to do that. Don't be afraid of being judged or anything like that. Just do what you enjoy. Deep cellular healing Arcturus energy. So we have Arcturus and Sirius energy. So again, you guys might be working with Arcturians or with Arcturian energy right now, might feel very connected to them. Physical and emotional healing. So definitely a yes on the emotional here. And the physical problems mostly come because of our emotional and mental problems and states. So clearing and working on this, on the emotions, is really going to clear any physical problems you might have, if you have any. Most people have at least one, let's be honest. But I really feel like part of it is loving yourself more, and by loving yourself more, you'll just naturally choose better things for yourself. In the past, maybe you chose to do something that was not so great for you or your body because you didn't really love yourself. You didn't really care that much. Kind of reminds me of like a good one is like eating your nails, I guess, or biting your nails. If you don't love yourself, you're gonna bite your nails, and that's like an act of self-loathing sometimes, or even if you don't I mean, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, if you start showing yourself more love and actually being open to loving yourself, you're gonna stop biting your nails naturally, or smoking, or drinking, or doing anything that's harming you, because you just aren't gonna want to harm yourself anymore. You're not gonna want to do this to yourself anymore. You're gonna have more self-respect. So again, it's all starts with the emotional and mental, and then it moves into the physical. And we also have morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. Ooh, that is so fitting for you, group number 2, though, the positive outlook. And just the morning dew, waking up and feeling like refreshed, and like, I really feel like actually you're gonna feel like that once you start working on all of this, doing all of this. You're really gonna feel so refreshed. You're gonna wanna wake up every morning and just enjoy. It's like you're waking up and enjoying. Waking up and doing things that are good for you, like setting a good intention at least, meditating or doing some breath work, starting the day off strong, good, in a way that will keep your day great, eating something really healthy in the morning that will nourish and, you know, make you nourish you and make you feel good, make you energized for the day, and not bloat you or make your just whole body stagnant. Like the fattier, the denser the food is, the more it brings you down, the more it slows down your body actually. So the more you eat lighter foods, especially in the morning, the lighter you'll feel later on. The more your body will have time to clear and cleanse itself, to drink lots of water too. That's coming through. Drink more water these days, especially. But yeah, it's really like a beautiful time for you. I really feel like you guys didn't get the butterfly. Butterfly is group 3, but it really also feels like you're gonna have that butterfly moment. I guess group 3 maybe is a continuation to group 2, who knows? But it's that butterfly moment where right now you guys are gonna be entering your cocoon. And in your cocoon, you'll be able to fill your cup properly. You'll be able to work on yourself properly and create. It's like in the cocoon, you're in the creative process where you're creating your wings, like picking your pattern. I don't know if this is actually how it happens, but this is what's coming through. So you're going to soon be picking, like, how am I gonna look? How do I want to look? How do I want to feel? How do I want to express myself? Things like that, and design your life and have more fun. And also slow down, being slower and calmer during these times, learning how to be calmer, how to be present. We also have this Cloak of Wisdom card. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. That's really interesting. So anything that you want to know, why did you click on this video? What did you want to know about your future? Because you already must know everything that you need to know about your future and yourself. You know what you desire. You know what you need to do to prosper. So group 2, it's time to start doing that. Start creating. Start having more fun. And yeah. We also have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So again, believing more, growing in the spiritual sense as well. And expecting, not exactly expecting, but knowing that miracles will come and they do exist. Again, watching more media for children, good media for children, where you're gonna feel like you believe in magic more, becoming more like a kid again, letting your inner child out and playing and knowing that everything is gonna be fine and everything is gonna be way better than fine. There's gonna be some crazy stuff that's gonna happen to you and miracles and all these things. So expect that, expect magic and see the magic in the world as well, because when you slow down, when you start slowing down and really connecting with everything in your life, like the land, the planet, you'll start seeing the magic that's happening every single day on the planet, on your body, even like all of your cells communicating, all of my cells communicating right now, so I can speak, so I can move my hand, so I can put everything together. That's beautiful. That's amazing. The creativity, picking all of these things here, all the cards, picking all of the decks that I'm using, creativity, expression. It's your time to do all of that and have fun. We also have Spiritual Warrior. Show you're a wise leader and command the universe. So command the universe, create, manifest, make things, make beautiful things, and learn more about spirituality. I really feel like some of you are gonna learn a lot more and learn how to be the master of your own life and the universe that you are, because you are the universe. You're not just you, the human. You're the whole universe. Did you know that? If you didn't, then now you do. And yeah, command it. Be this warrior. Again, a feline. And what's coming through is Lyra as well. There's a lot of, starseed energies here. We have Sirius, Arcturus, Lyra. But yeah, the cats, that cat energy, that confidence, having the confidence and not again, slowing down, not feeling like you need to work constantly on something, to do constantly something. You can slow down, you can chill out, you can just walk around and know that you're, just doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Follow your shining star is the last card I have for you. Group 2. Follow your instincts and then be resolute in what you're doing, knowing that you're supported by angels. So yeah, follow and trust your intuition and your instincts and keep going towards your path. It's a beautiful path that you're on. So see the beauty in it and love it and experience it in the best way possible. That's all I have for you, Group 2. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can contact me are in the description. Like and subscribe, I guess, if you haven't. And if you're interested in any kind of other topic for me to cover, you can let me know in the comments as well. Like, what kind of videos would you like to see from me? I love hearing your guys' suggestions. And yeah, I hope I see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, Group 3. You guys picked the butterfly and this flower pin. And what is your message and advice from your future self? Well, with this butterfly here, I really feel like part of the message, it's in the air, by the way, part of the message is go out, get some fresh air, look at the sun, look at the flowers, smell the flowers, and enjoy nature. I really feel like now is your time to go out and do that, especially if the area you live in is like, it's right now here, it's spring, it's beautiful, everything is blooming and looking amazing. So if you have that where you are, go out and enjoy it, because it's not always going to be like that. At some point, eventually, autumn and winter will come and things are not going to look as beautiful as they do now. There's a beauty to those two, but now I really feel like, for me at least, spring is my favorite season, and things are the most beautiful in spring and summer too. So yeah, enjoy the sun, bask in the sun and the rays, let them heal you, let them transform you. So something that's coming through is the radiation from the sun, the rays. It's gonna change your cells in a particular way, and it's going to help you evolve in a particular way, especially if you set your intention when you're doing so, when you're sunbathing or in the sun. I really feel like that will heal you and help you with whatever issue or problem you have. Also with the butterfly is obviously a symbol of metamorphosis and transformation. So now is a big time for you for that, to transform, to completely transform yourself inside and out. So I'm really interested actually what tarot cards came through for you. And we have the sun. Really interesting because this card, the sun, is such a big part of it. We have the Hanged Man, the 10 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles coming through at the end to tell us that there are new things definitely coming, and new things in the actual physical realm. New things maybe with your physical body. Again, changing up how you look, changing up where you live, changing up what you do in your daily life, changing up your job or your hobbies, anything to do with physical. I think you guys are really going to be changing all of that, changing up your interior as well. But your future self really wants you to see the beauty in the world right now, to see the beauty, to have fun, to enjoy, and to start experiencing a different part like a different life in a way. You've experienced so much of some particular thing and it's kind of too much for you now. It's too heavy. You've been experiencing too much heaviness. It's time to start letting that go and time to start seeing the world in a different way. It's like you can see the sun upright, but you can also see it when you're upside down. But when you see it in these different ways, it kind of looks different. Don't they kind of look similar too? It's like this is the young version of him, this is the old one. So remember what you were like when you were a kid, when you're happy, carefree. Keep that in you, but also keep that part of you that's like an adult and that's seeing the world as a child when you're an adult and seeing the beauty and the just all of the happiness as an adult, and even seeing the beauty in things that don't seem beautiful to us, things that seem maybe ugly or disgusting or bad, seeing the beauty even in that, remembering the destruction and heaviness. It's there for a reason, and it's a creation. It's a divine creation. Everything is a beautiful divine creation, and everything deserves to be seen and loved. So see the beauty in that too. And I feel like soon you're going to be letting go of a lot of baggage. You're holding on to a lot of heaviness and a lot of baggage. And I can definitely see you soaring once you access this kind of energy of enlightenment and happiness. You're really going to be soaring through the skies in a way and feeling so good, feeling like you're doing amazing. Inside and out, you are beautiful because you saw the beauty in the world and in everyone and in everything. It's kind of funny once you start. Sometimes, it's nice to start with ourselves. See the ugliness in yourself, I guess, things that you don't like, and think of them as beautiful and change your perception of them. But I feel like with you, it might start with the outside. Seeing the ugly things, like, I don't know, like an ugly weed or even shit on the floor, and thinking, in a way, that is beautiful too. So seeing the beauty in all of that, seeing the beauty in people that you might think are disgusting or ugly, and then noticing that, I am also beautiful. I'm also worthy. I'm also amazing inside and out. And really owning that and letting others see it too. And I feel like others will notice that and notice your change. And you're going to be someone who's so much more nicer to be around than you were in the past. I don't know how you are now, or how you were in the past, but in the future, your future self wants you to know that people definitely respect you, but also love to be around you. They love to be around you and they enjoy your company and they feel like you're someone so warm. And my light just kind of did one of those flashes. That's so weird. But I feel like that's happening for a reason, definitely here to tell us, yes, that is it. And that will bring you new opportunities. I don't know what these opportunities are going to be for you. It's going to be different for every one of you, but they will bring you new physical opportunities. So changing up what a shock, changing up your inside will change up your outside. We have Jesus here with forgiveness. You're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So if any of this heaviness is coming from your paternal side or just from your relationship with your father, now is the time to start healing that, and you'll notice that it will naturally start healing, that you'll naturally start letting things go, and forgiving yourself, forgiving your father or any kind of father figure or anyone in your paternal line again, or anyone who is a male, I guess, in your life, forgiving them. And it doesn't even have to be in your life. Forgiving men overall. I know some people have like issues with men, thinking that they're all a certain way. And again, like others might feel the same way about women. So letting that go, that perception of, oh, men are like this, and men are always going to do this. Letting go of perceptions and current beliefs, and acquiring the new ones, the bright ones, the good ones. And seeing and loving everything and everyone. There's really just a lot about that. We also have Diana here. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set yourself sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. That is an interesting card to come through here. So if you want to create something, manifest something into the physical, think about what you desire and think about the best version of that. Think about it, imagine it, feel it like it's there already, and see how you feel when you have that. See how you feel when you're there. How do you feel? Because it's feelings, the feelings that bring things through the most. How are you feeling about the planet? How are you feeling about yourself? How are you feeling about where you live? How are you feeling about the people you're around? Feelings. Focus. Plant yourself here came through as well. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. So grounding yourself more into the world, into the planet. And again, like I was saying at the beginning, I really feel like your future self wants you to know that maybe it's time to start going out more and I guess connecting with nature, grounding yourself, and grounding all of this good energy that you will be receiving, because you're going to be receiving this. I really feel like it's like you don't have a choice, you're receiving it. It's like your future self is telling you you're getting it now, whether you want it or not. So all this good energy is coming to you, this like enlightenment is coming to you. Ground it, ground yourself, make the changes, not just in your head, but in the physical too. We also have weight of the world. Again, that feeling of you carrying so much, like the 10 of Wands. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So you're carrying a lot of heaviness. Like I said, a lot of heaviness, and probably a lot of it is not from you, most likely. I mean, I was mentioning the paternal line, carrying anything from that line in particular. You might want to look into that and try to let things go. Notice when you're getting like negative thoughts. Why are you getting them? Why? Since when did it start? What was the reason? And what is the reason it's coming through now? Is it needed? Maybe not. So working with that, working with letting go, doing some meditations to release as well will be very helpful to you. We also have portal here. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards and wild cards. So again, the new opportunities, like I said, new opportunities will come to you, and you kind of decide where you want to go. So you're in that moment where you can decide where you want to fly to. So make your decision, and I guess be proud of it and be content with it, because you made this decision, I guess. But I really feel like if you keep going on this path, you'll be rewarded. If you keep letting things go, you'll be rewarded. You might be feeling like, I've let go of so much already. I've been doing so much work. When is it gonna end? I don't know if it will ever fully end, but I can definitely tell you that you will be rewarded soon for all of your efforts. If you feel like you haven't been so far, feel like, oh, 2024, I feel like I was promised this, this, and this, but I'm not getting anything. It's just same old, same old. I don't think it's going to stay like that. I think soon you're really going to start getting bigger and bigger results and rewards. Whoop. We also have the Cosmic Diamond. Almost took out one more card. We'll see that card in a bit. spread hope and joy, illuminate the world. So again, you are getting this good energy no matter what. So spread it. Your cup will be filled, so fill everyone else's. Illuminate the world, spread hope and joy. Be nice to people, be good to people, have fun with people. Share this energy that you've been given, because you're given it for a reason, and the more you spread it with others, the more, you know, the more you're planting yourself, the more you're changing everything and everyone around you. We also have autumn ballet. Autumn leaves mean change is due. It will be exciting, but only if you allow it to happen. So again, that kind of same message as the portal. You decide. Change is coming. It's due to change. Like I was saying, you know, autumn, it eventually will come. And for you, change is coming. But will you allow it to happen, or will you persist in, you know, going your own way that you are now? If you allow it to happen, if you allow yourself to feel this good energy and to continue with it and to continue into it, I guess, it will keep taking you to these beautiful places, beautiful moments. And if you don't, then it won't happen. Yeah, we all have a choice. There's different timelines for everything. I mean, there's timelines where we're probably doing awful, and there's timelines where we're doing great. So your future self wants you to know this is a time of change, and when you can make things even better. So it's your choice. Do you want to make things better? Then be more positive, I guess. And the last card I have for you, group 3, is Garden of the Sun and Moon. The changes you seek may be outside of your comfort zone. Ask for the strength to help you move forward. I see. So these changes that need to be made, my voice is going, sorry. They might really be out of your comfort zone. You might be scared. You might feel like you're not ready for it, but know that you are. And if you feel like you just can't do it, you can't move forward, ask for help, ask for assistance, ask your higher self, ask your future self, ask your past self, ask the universe, ask anyone you feel like asking for assistance, and you will receive assistance. They will help you in some type of way. They will light a fire inside you that will make you feel like you want to make this change, like you want to become more positive, like you want to become this amazing person, because you already are that person. So all you need to do is morph and shift, and you can. You're constantly morphing and shifting. So why not morph and shift into this beautiful, you know, thing here? And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. If you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can contact me are down below in the description. Anyway, like and subscribe if you haven't, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!